Hello everyone! Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Is that what I call it? ETG sometimes. I call it that. No, I don't. In the last episode I didn't try, and now here we are. In a situation where I didn't try. Our main goal is to beat the past of the pilot. The pilot's past. And hopefully, you know, finish all the other pasts up. Well, really, we only have this one left for these 4 characters. So yeah. I mean, I'm pretty excited. Quick little thing here. If I don't get this fixed by whenever this episode or the last episode comes out, there might not be a thumbnail for these videos for a few days, perhaps a few weeks, just because of what I'm used to make thumbnails, which, don't make fun of me, I use Adobe Sparks because it's free and I don't feel like paying something to make thumbnails. It's acting up, so yeah, no, I gotta find a fix for that, or find a different way to use thumbnails. So if you either see a different thumbnail than you probably would, and it doesn't look as great, I apologize. And if you don't see a thumbnail in this video, again, I apologize. There's not really much I can do about it. I'm just trying to fix it, but it's not that easy. So, yeah. Okay, enough with the annoying stuff. Let's move on. So, yeah. This is the first I've recorded something in a month. No joke. This is the first I've recorded something in a month. Within this month, I almost lost this channel just because I forgot the password for it. Yeah, I'm an idiot. You know, I'm an idiot. Yeah, it's been good. Also, over that month break, I was able to get my 40th platinum for my PS4 account. If you don't know what platinums are, well, it's first off getting all the achievements or trophies, as I call them, within a game. However, on any PS3s or PS4s, you get all achievements on there. It actually gives you a trophy saying that you got all achievements in them, or trophies. It's platinum. So in my case, I've gotten 40 of them. And when I do end up like moving to PC, when that ever happens, I'll still be counting, except you know, I won't have the thing saying, "Oh, I got platinum." I'll just say, "Oh, I have all the achievements in it," and that's 41 now, you know, something like that. So yeah, if you're curious what game it was Salt and Sanctuary. I might make a video on, well, Salt and Sanctuary. Well, definitely. I mean, I'm definitely doing a series in Salt and Sanctuary. It's a good game, actually. I really enjoyed it. But I'm saying, like, the 40th platinum thing kind of show, like, it's been a year, it's been 2.5 years, 2.5 years, I don't know why I said it so weirdly, since I had gotten my first platinum. Again, don't make fun of me. It was Rocket League, not because I was trying to go for it, just because it kind of happened. Like, okay, so I think one day, if I remember this correctly, one day I decided, that, you know, I have all the other trophies in this game just because I've started, you know, because I played it a lot with my friends. And I was like, I mean, I only have 1 achievement left, so I was like, let's do it. Let's try to get this last one. And when I finally did, I thought it was going to take forever. No joke, it took me freaking 2 seconds to get it. Just because the achievement was drive 5,000 kilometers, I believe. And to do that, you need to drive a lot, which, you know, could take forever, or in my case, it took 2 seconds because I actually play the game a lot. So, yeah, I was actually ready to play through the game. Screw you. I was ready to play through the game, and just kind of get a rubber band or something, because, you know, that works. And now here I am with, I got my first platinum that way. So it was a complete accident, even though it was... Getting the platinum, getting that last achievement was on purpose. Like, I did that on purpose, but how it happened was on accident, which I find pretty funny. I was even, like, ready to, like, wait a few hours of just not playing anything. But then I could play something because I actually played it in minus 2 seconds. So it was a pretty good day for me. Either way, you know, within this time we got, you know, I got so many other things. I have, you know, I got the second one I ever got was, I believe, Dark Souls 3, and then it was Doom. And then it was like, I don't know how many games other than that. But it really I really start kicking off when I was at like 4. Like when I got to 4, and I met my friends, who had more than me. I kind of, you know, sat there. I was thinking, yeah, I think I'm gonna beat you guys in platinum hunting just because it's fun. So we're at 40. Yeah, that's all I want to say. Now, I guess let me describe this gun. We haven't had it before, but you know the Gatling gun? The Gatling Gull? Not the Gatling gun. Gatling Gull? Well, you know his weapon? This is what that is. This is the Gatling Gull's weapon, or more of it's a, it's more of like a, it's more of like a what? It's copy. It's just like a copy of it. It might not be the exact thing, but it's there. You know, it's a good weapon, and that's why it's in the black chest, because it's a good weapon. I think one of the okay. All right, cool. So yeah, let me check the walls. Double check there isn't any secret rooms. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we haven't even headed to the shop yet. That's surprising. Maybe if I had the shop beforehand and bought a key, maybe we would have, you know, actually been able to open that green chest rather than destroying it. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, we need one more gun, but cool. Like, I can only imagine just putting the Vulcan cannon and another gun together, because I believe it also regenerates all the ammo for it, plus, you know, it gives it more ammo, so I'm pretty excited. I'm excited. So, yeah. Hopefully this run turns out really good. So, yeah. Yeah, no, you know, it's weird not, like, recording for a month and then coming back to it after a month, you know? But, you know, it's like riding a bike, which I have a story to tell you about riding a bike. That's not going to happen today. It's going to happen way later down the road, just because I'm still embarrassed to this day. So, yeah. But it's like riding a bike. You know, once you know, you learn it once, you learn it forever. You kind of just have that information with you. Yeah, so I know how to play this game forever. Like, same thing with, like, Dark Souls games, or, like, literally any other game ever, if I put, like, time into it. Like, you know, I haven't touched the game in a month. A little bit, maybe a little bit less than that. Well, actually, I played a round of this beforehand, just so I could get, like, a little bit more practice in. Not necessarily for, you know, playing the game, but more of just, like, getting reflexes back, you know, getting back into the mojo, you feel. So I've started to say that, like, you feel. I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, I like it. I like saying it just because it's weird, but at the same time, I don't understand why I do. So, it's definitely something, I can tell you now. Rolled right into him. I'm an idiot. So, yeah. God. Man. So, as of recording this, SpiderMan came out 2 days ago. The newest Spider-Man game, which today is the 14th for when this is coming out. Yeah, no. Spider-Man came out a week ago, right? I believe. Yeah, no, I still haven't bought it, and probably won't buy it until next year. And let me explain my reasoning. So, about a week ago, and this was, you know, the second, not the second, today, yeah, it is the second, because today's the 9th, yeah. I keep forgetting what day it is. About a week ago, I was looking at an article, about Spider-Man, just because, you know, when I'm bored, I look at my Google phone, because I have a Google phone, and because, you know, I can. And I look at it, I'm like, you know, what kind of articles are there? Because if you swipe to the left, a bunch of articles will show up about what you would like, or like what you might be interested in. It's the circle button, but whatever. Like what you're interested in and all that jazz. So what I did was I looked at rolled right into me. I looked at it and I was like, none of these articles seem interesting. Oh my god, what is that? I see SpiderMan and I'm like, I mean, I don't want to see too much about the game because I'm pretty excited about it because I think it's going to be a pretty good game. You know, and I'm pretty sure it is. I'm not 100% sure, but from what it sounds like, it seems like it's a pretty good game. Yeah. But I was looking at this article and I was reading it and I was like, they already announced DLC for this game. That's coming out in a month. The game came out 2 days ago for me. And the DLC for the game, which, do remind you, the game did just come out, is coming out next month. October. So, yeah. There's also going to be one in November and one in December. The game didn't even come out yet. And they announced they revealed a trailer for said DLC. Now, for people who know me personally, they know that I do not appreciate when games have either planned DLC or microtransactions of the sort. I don't mind if there is DLC, if it's after the fact, like Horizon Zero Dawn, for example, which I still have yet to play that DLC just because I don't have that game anymore. But I'm completely fine with the whole idea of DLC, as long as it's not just a cash grab and, you know, they want money, you know, rather than just putting it in the game. So for example, they announced it already. They announced the DLC already. The game has not even been out for 2 days. Well, really, the game didn't even come out yet when they did announce it. Either way, the game has been out for not that long. So you can kind of see where... that really went slow. Where did that go? Where? Oh, it's down there. So you can see where I'm coming from when I say that, you know, it's slightly annoying when that happens. Just because it's like, why? Why? You know, just why? I need... The Ice Shark's good. I mean, that's really good. But... this is a predicament, isn't it? I mean, I don't really need the trusty lockpick, I guess. It's good, but I don't like the 50-50 chance of it. It really does screw me over a lot. So, yeah. Also, I don't know what boss it's going to end up being, because that's every boss thing. Anyway, back to the story with the whole SpiderMan thing. So yeah, they already planned DLC for it, and I'm really angry at it. So yeah. Okay, let's say God of War. Very great game, and I love it to death. It's a great game, and I appreciate how good it is. Especially after playing the third one after I beat the fourth one. Right. So, if they announce a DLC for the game, which I doubt they are. They released a New Game Plus not too long ago. So, yeah. If they do, I'll be completely fine with that. Just as long as it's, you know, a decent one, you know. You don't want to put the crappy stuff in there. But as long as it's, you know, it wasn't originally, like, the game didn't even come out yet, and it already was planned. Because I bet at that point, if that was to occur, it would only happen because of how well the game did, and because of how much the developers want to kind of share the game more, I guess. Either way, it's not planned, so I'm not angry at it. But if it is planned, screw that. That's just a jerk move, bro. So yeah. I pressed the button. I don't know what's on. Okay, I've been playing a lot, you know, Salt and Sanctuary. I've been playing that a lot just because I got it, and I was like, you know. I bought it, and I was like, alright, I'm giving this a try. Because I wasn't sure of it at first. I don't know. When I originally saw the game, I was like, is this going to be a good game? Is this going to be a game that I want to play? Happens to be a pretty good game. you know, because it's a good game. However, my thoughts on it is that the 2D aspect of it is fun, but then the difficulty of the game, and even though sometimes I don't think it's supposed to be very difficult in how it is actually difficult, it's pretty annoying. Just because of simple little things. Like, for example, you will be knocked back from an attack sometimes, depending on what type of attack it is, or poise, I guess, I don't know. But you'll be knocked back into attack. And there's one boss, I'm not going to say the name of the boss, where it's two bosses, technically, you know, Orange Tea and Smoke, right? It's not quite that, but it's close. Has a similar aspect, you know, two bosses in one, right? It's like that, except one is a magic user, and the other one is, like, Smoke, just not with a big old hammer. Yeah. Either way, so he will not. So the Smo looking guy, he's not looking. The Smo acting guy will when he hits you, he will knock you back almost every single time. So yeah. Then you have the magic user. The magic user only has a total of 2 attacks, and that in itself is pretty easy to deal with. And unlike the Orange and Smoke fight, they don't have like a third special phase where if you kill one of them, the other one's more powerful or anything like that. There is nothing of the sorts. It's more of just, oh, you know, that one's dead. Just kill the other one normally now. Blah 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 blah. Really isn't that many like phase 2s. There are some for sure that can get really annoying. And when I do end up doing a playthrough of the game, which will be coming after I've done freaking 3 other games. Actually 4, because yeah, no, I really planned out these next upcoming months. Yeah, no. So one of them is magic user. One of them will knock you back in every hit. So the magic user will spawn traps throughout the room, right? Not traps on the floor, traps in like midair or sometimes in the ground where you can't see them, but they don't hurt you because their hitbox is actually pretty good on them, right? So now imagine that with someone who can knock you back, and there's like 15 traps. So yeah, the room where you fight them is pretty big, and when we do end up doing a playthrough of the game, I'll explain the entire process of how much I don't like fighting that boss on New Game Plus, just to get a special ending I should have had before. Long story. Either way. It's pretty annoying just because of that, but yeah, it's a good game. There's 2 endings, by the way, if you're curious. I'm most likely gonna end up showing them, both of them. I just need to play the game twice. So yeah, no, it's slightly annoying. And yeah, but half of you forget about this whole conversation because half of you won't even watch this series. All 2 of you. So yeah. All one of yous won't watch the series and won't even remember this conversation because you never watched it in the first place. But when the Salt and Sanctuary does end up coming around, which will be, you know, in a few months, because we got a few other games to play ahead of time, or I might like that 4th game was a maybe. I mean, most likely I'm still gonna play it, but I might substitute Salt for it. I might do Salt first. You feel? Okay. Roll the bones. Robbed and reloaded. Nice. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so much. That's a lot of ammo. God. There's not many guns that have that much ammo. Actually, I think this gun actually has some of the most ammo right now that any gun can. Because I remember there's a weapon in the game that's called Heck Blaster. I don't know if you've actually seen it or not. That has 999 bullets. Doesn't have 9,000. I don't think there is. I don't think there are guns other than, you know, ones that have infinite ammo that can go up past like 1,000, maybe. Maybe there is. I just don't know. Either way, this gun has a lot of ammo in it, and it's pretty cool. You know what really could like use? We could really use the key right about now. think that's true. Oh, wait. So, if I want to use the Helix, which I do, because Helix is actually pretty good, I have to relive the gun. So, that's fun, I guess. Give me that. Ooh, baby, that's so much. That's so much. Oh, my God. Any boss coming my way is dead. Or any very difficult enemies, also, just dead. There's the spider. Oh, I never really finished what I was saying about the SpiderMan thing, was I? In the end, I'm gonna buy it next year, most likely. Or, I might grab it, you know, this year or something. But it heavily annoys me that there's already planned DLC for the game that's, you know, coming out in a month. Like, that's annoying to me. If you already have it so, like, ready, and, like, you ready to play, just give it to us. There's no point. Or just don't announce it. Yes, wait, and, you know... I feel like I'm the only one angry about this, though, just because... I don't know. Not many people know there's DLC for the game. Yet. So, yeah, I just already think... that it sucks that happened. I mean, don't get me wrong, the game still looks great, even though I haven't watched literally anything about it. It still looks good, and I've heard really good things about it. But, yeah, it's really annoying. Either way. Oh my god. You know, yeah, last episode was really crappy, and I could say that pretty honestly because it's me, and I know how I play games. When I'm angry, I play them worse, but also sometimes I play them better. I don't know. I have this really weird thing where if I get angry at a game, which doesn't happen very often, but when it does, watch out. I get angry. I get pretty angry at stuff. When, like mechanic doesn't work, or I've said this so many times. I know I have, and I know I'm very repetitive when I talk about things, you know, that happen a lot. But when something one-shots me, it gets me so angry. Just because it's like, that is ridiculous. You know? Or, on the other side, this is like the other different side. Let's say I was in Dark Souls and I'm a New Game Plus 7, and, you know, I'm not level 510, I'm like level, you know, 200 at a time, because that's normal, I guess, ish. I don't know. I don't know what level you're supposed to be at the time. Either way, hi, we kicked your head in last time. Yeah, no, I don't know what level you're supposed to be there, but if you're in New Game Plus 7, you're like level 200 and you get one shot, I'm like, oh, that's fine. I mean, that makes sense. You're on the hardest difficulty that it possibly can be on, and, well, Dark Souls 3, if that was to happen, then yeah. Maybe not Dark Souls 1, because the difficulty caps that, plus 8, because then you're at New Game Plus 7, you know. Dang, I didn't want to get hit. I mean, of course I never want to get hit, but yeah. But still, you know, it makes sense to me when you sometimes get one shot, but in Sultan Sanctuary, I got one shot, New Game Plus 1, not New Game Plus 2. So, yeah. Sultan Sanctuary's New Game Plus is pretty ridiculous, I think. I don't know how much, the damage increases, not damage, well, yeah, damage as well, but damage and health increases by, like, what's the percentage? But I do know. That's incredibly annoying to get hit and then die immediately, or get hit and then comboed by some magic trap crap that happens, and then be immediately killed because you don't have enough, holy defense, because you won't be able to walk without it. What? Either way, it's annoying. Either way, let's go save that guy. Also, why? I don't remember what this ring does, but I do remember it's a ring. Is it trigger happy, something like that? Ring of triggers. Summons bullets on active item use. Ah, I see. So that's pretty neato, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's open this up. Hi! I found it! Again! I don't know why you did that, but please, don't do it again. Now I just need to find my way out. Later. Someone's a sourpuss. God. I kick in one helmet twice, three. How many times have I kicked that? Twice now, right? I kick it in twice. You know, it was an accident. I'm really mad. You can't blame me for an accident, can you? I mean, I don't think is that legal? Can you legally, like, if I accidentally steal something, you know? I mean, yeah, of course. I realized something today that I'm very, very either annoying to listen to or very interesting to listen to, just because I'm very sporadic in how I talk when I'm, you know, alone and have to think about something. Because when I talk to myself because I'm a lonely boy who has no one. You know, I talk to myself, and I'm very sporadic in how I speak to myself, just because it's like I'm the only one there. I know exactly everything I'm thinking. You know, I am my own best friend. So, yeah, sorry, Ethan. You got competition. It's me. All right, the competition is me. Either way, yeah, no, I'm very sporadic when I speak to myself. And when you're on, well, I'm not on camera technically. Technically, I'm not on camera. There's no camera here. But when I'm on, you know, when I'm recording something, it is really just talking to myself or talking to the said camera. You know, in this case, it's not really a camera. It's more of my television because I'm looking right at it and I'm speaking to it. Because that's how I do things around here, and I know it's sad. Either way, I'm speaking to something that's not giving me a response, but more of a nod, you know? Like, it's like, yeah, It's like, when you talk about something that's not interesting to someone at all, and, you know, they're your friends, so they're trying to just be nice, and then they just, you know, fake listen. I have a lot of problems. Not many people like me. It's very sad. I have a very depressing life. Either way. Yeah, no, you know, it's weird to talk to myself, but I'm very sporadic with it. So, I apologize if my commentary is a little hard to either listen to. I get it. I'm very annoying to listen to, and sometimes even on those early videos, I was very nasally. And by God, they hurt to watch. Yeah, no, I really don't like watching my early videos. That's not because, you know, I don't like what I make. I'm not happy with what I make. No, I'm very happy with what I make. But I'm not happy with what I sounded like at the time. When you're very nasally, it hurts you inside. Because that's who you are. Officially, and will always be very nasally kid. So yeah, no, it's pretty annoying. Either way, screw this room. But everything's gonna be fine, isn't it? Oh. I'm a god. They call me Jesus. They call me Jesus. I'm a god. That's all I'm saying. Right. Either way, I'm very sporadic in how I speak. Like, for example, right here, like literally what I'm speaking about now, I broke out of the conversation just to talk about how I'm Jesus and God as a joke. Right? Kind of all person, what I guess. But either way, it's still how I speak. I'm very random with everything I do, and there's not much I can do about it. Hi, how you doing? How does it feel to be the actual imposter? What? Eh, whatever. But yeah, very sporadic. Not funny whatsoever. When I do try to be funny, I'm very funny. Joking. That's not true at all. It's really sad, actually. But when I am not trying to be funny, I'm very funny. I don't know how. I don't know why. But I'm very funny. So, yeah. Oh, I don't know if we've hit it yet. It might not have hit it yet. But, for me, which is today's the 9th for me, and when this comes up, it's going to be in 5 days, the 14th. We should hit 4,000 views very shortly. And if you're curious, will I be celebrating views every 1,000? Only to 10,000. And then 10,000 will be celebrating every 5,000 because You don't tell me what to do. What's the synergy here? Oh, God, that is something. All right, let me get that key though. I did grab the key. Why was that so? Wait. Hold on. Did I have 62 shells or did I have 42? This is a stupid question, I know, but I thought I had 42 shells. And my question is, did I have 62 or did I have 42? Because if that was 42, then that for some reason I only spent 11 on that. But if it was 62, then it would make sense why I spent the amount I did on it, which was 30 mana. Which I don't know if that's the exact number of shells it would take. The shells that take to buy a key on this floor. But I think it is. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna say it was most likely 62 because I don't know why it wouldn't be 62. Either way. So this gun, as we've already found out, is really good if we get armor. So we're gonna plan to get armor. That's the plan. That's the idea. Ooh, icebreaker. I don't know if you've had this before, but it's actually pretty decent. It freezes enemies. It freezes enemies with 2 shots, and then the last shot, it breaks them. Depending on how frozen they actually are. If they're really frozen, then it'll break them immediately. If they're not frozen whatsoever, then that won't break them, and in fact, it'll just do normal damage, which is fine. I mean, that's fine, you know. Yeah. High Priestess, you can go suck on a big old Glock 17. Don't know if that's a gun. Just kind of said it because it was on my mind. That's the best kind of guns. Ones that you just know aren't real, but you just kind of say it. No! Screw you. That's the best kind of guns. Guns where it's just fake, but fun to know that they are something that, in your imagination, are a thing. That's why the skin's really good. How? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know what happened. Second off, why are you doing this? This is the last time he can do it, though, thankfully. Because he can only do it twice in one boss match. Or that's what the wiki told me, at least. That's at least what the wiki told me. So I'm going to go with it, because that's what the wiki told me. And if they are a liar, by golly gee, I won't do anything, but by golly, I'll be flustered. And it'll be slightly annoying as well, because it's like, oh, come on. The information isn't right. Come on! Get that master round, boy! We got that master round for floor 4. This is I believe, the first time we got it, yes. This is the first time we have the master round for floor 4. It took, oh my god. It took a few. But, yeah, no, we haven't. So we just got the briefcase full of cash. You may be curious what that is. And if you are, you're welcome to. I don't mind you being curious. I mean, it's not your fault that you're curious about something that's this amazing. Well, let me explain what it does. It gives you 300-ish, no, it gives you 250 shells, I believe. And it gives you, like, 15 Gemini credits, I think. Something around that. So, yeah, no, it's pretty good. It is pretty good. So, yeah, no, we're going to save the majority of this money just for floor 5, because the shop normally has really expensive stuff that can be really good. I believe it's only A-tier stuff. So, yeah. I believe. I'm not sure, but whatever. But, yeah, that's what that does. And I'm happy, because guess what? Now we finally have all 5 of them. We finally have all 5 master rounds. I don't know why it took us freaking 14 episodes, but it happened. We did it, guys. We did it. We did it, boys. You know what that means? It's the end of the channel. God. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't think I could just end it on like a, oh, we did it, guys. It's the end of the channel now. I don't think I could do that. Also, now the AR-15, which Is that what this gun is called? I don't even remember. What is this gun called? The AC-15. Don't know why it's called the AC. But now that we have armor, you know, just one of them, we do a massive amount of damage. And that's fun. I think if you have more armor, you might shoot faster or something. I don't know exactly if that is the case. But I do know that when you are just got like as I am, you get this stuff for kind of just for free. That's how everything works. Okay. It kills everything in like a few shots, but it's better than like the majority of the guns I have. So I'm happy with it. Oh my god, I hate you. These dodecahedrons, or whatever I should call them, are really annoying enemies. And now we have just a normal weapon that is decent, but not at all what we want. But man, whatever. It's cool. I mean, we were gonna end up losing it anyways. Oh my god, I forgot we had that. I forgot we had that little thing there. I don't know how I did. It just kind of happened. But now that I know that we have it, by golly, it's a thing. It's a thing that's possible. Don't, please, thank you. Appreciate it. You're really annoying enemy. I hope you know that. Okay, let's not get hit by fire. I rather not. You know, just kind of for my own mental health. Thank you, appreciate it. The gun's pretty good. You know, it's not crazy good, and I wouldn't say that in every situation I would use it, but I would say in a normal, everyday situation, I think it's pretty good. You know, like if you got it on floor 1, I'd say, you know, the gun's pretty good. It freezes enemies, which means less bullets spawn and blah, blah, blah. So I would go for it. However, if it spawned on floor 5, and I could buy it, I probably wouldn't buy it, just because it's not amazing. It's not amazing, but it's decent. Like, you know, there's certain guns that I would use on floor 1, or get, or grab on floor 1, but I wouldn't grab on floor 3, fire, I don't know why I said so weird, but fire, and even 5, you know. And that also applies for items as well. Now, one item that I will grab no matter what floor it is, no matter what area it is, whew, it's Casey. And we don't know what that is. Well, I do. You guys don't know what that is. But it's a baseball bat. Yeah. This game's all about guns. And you could grab a baseball bat. And it is a D-level weapon, which means you can find it in black chests. Or you can only find it in black chests. Or really, you can find it in any situation that allows you to get, you know, weapons that are D ranking. It's a level 4, it's a, you know, rank D. It's not high rank. It can one-shot like every enemy in the game and does a butt ton of damage. Now you might be curious, what's the drawback? Drawback is it has one shot, but it's infinite ammo. So when you reload, it's instant, and yeah, no, it's really good. Except there's one problem. You have to get so close to the bullets. You can deflect bullets. I didn't say that. You can deflect bullets, but you have to get so close to the bullets to hit them that it really does make it hard. But when you get a KC, it automatically becomes a so-and-so, a love calling it a KC run. It immediately becomes a KC run just because of how the weapon is. It's not even a gun. You can make it a gun by getting a synergy with it, which does actually improve it a lot. But it's not a gun. It's just a normal weapon. But it's still pretty good. So yeah, it's pretty great. Man, I'm very happy to get back to recording. The only reason I didn't record in a while was because I didn't want to be too overshocked, you feel? You know, because then I'm not doing anything, you know. I recorded all of Enter the Gungeon's first episodes, you know, first 10 episodes. And I recorded all of Enter the Gungeon's, not Enter the Gungeon's, Shadow of the Colossus episodes. And now we're on the situation where I'm doing, you know, all of the Gungeon episodes again. Not in one day, but more of in like, you know, a few, over this week. But still, same thing. Thank God we have. Oh my God! Screw you. You know, that's just messed up. You know that's messed up. He knows it. He knows what he did. Ow! Okay, you literally are a big boy with a salamander boy. What? I don't even know. You know, guys, you know, a lot of times it's best to ignore the idiots in the room. So, ignore me. And carry on with your amazing daily lives. What's the question? The question is... Oh, baby. Fact scanner. Fact scanner is not bad. I mean, it puts poison on things, and it's not a bad weapon. It's not great, but it's not bad. You know, it poisons them, and that's great. Poison's great. One thing that does suck, though, is that you can get poisoned. But you can poison other enemies, so that's great. It is fun, though. It's a good weapon. Again, another weapon I'd grab on floor 1, maybe floor 2. And on every other floor, I'd probably just forget, because that's ridiculous. But in this case, why not? You know, I mean, you know, I don't really have an enemy weapon. One just for enemies, so you know, pack scan's pretty good. Man. Now the question is, what do I want to grab? Well, first off, we gotta grab the bullet that can kill it fast, because then we can actually kill it fast. Let's grab you. And, yeah, no, we're good. Alright, let's open this up, and we get the Guam stone. Guam, right? So now, let's go fight the boss and hopefully go to beat the past, hopefully. Alright, let's get the best weapon I have right now, which is this. Dang it, I really wish I had more. I probably shouldn't have spent money on the key. But whatever. I really wish I had ammo, but it's fine. We have plenty. We have plenty. I have, you know, I can spare some. I mean, look how much damage we do. Like, we do a lot of damage with scum. I mean, it might not be the most preferable weapon to put two things together, but still. Like, look at that. Look at that. It was amazing. It was an amazing thing to look at. I mean, you can't even not agree. That was, like, great to look at. Alright, that's fine. I was just dead set on killing the knives. They are just the most annoying things that this guy can create, so yeah, I was just dead set on killing those guys. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't think that we're not gonna get to the past, but we're definitely gonna. Well, it looks like it's cutting close. Let me heal up. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Because, yeah, he's about to... There we go. And now, here we are on phase dose. And now I just need to get really good both RNG and use my skill to my advantage on the pilot's past. Can't wait to make a thumbnail for it, because it's actually really hard to make a thumbnail for it, because when you're getting a sprite for HS Absolution, you always get the woman, which is what I want. I want only the female, but the problem is you'll also get the ship in the background. Ow. Which makes it really annoying, because, you know, it's just like the outline. Like, if I can only get like the ship or maybe just the woman, I'd be happy, but I get both of them, so it makes it also annoying. Or, what's going to happen, most likely, I'm not going to end up making a thumbnail for this video at all, because the thumbnail's not working for some random reason. So, yeah. Either way, let's roll out. We did it. I mean, we're going to get to the back. I know I have it, but I just want to double check. You always got to double check that you actually have it. Bullet taking bullet pass. All right, we got it. All right. I know that I definitely didn't need to do that, even though I know for a fact I got it, you know. But the only reason I do it, is because there has been a time where I beat this game, and I was only one pass left. And I think it was the Marines. I think it was the Marines where I got here, got all the way here. I stood here. I pressed X. Right, the gun came out, and I was like, oh, right, and I did it. I got it. Let's go kill this past. And then I kind of just didn't grab the bullet that can kill the past, and I ended my own life. Didn't even get to do anything I wanted, so it really sucked. Also, I read this. I'm going to read it again, because I'm hoping this is actually the time that I make the thing, right? I'll read it again, but we're going to read it really quickly, because I don't feel like making this episode really long. That's almost all of it, Zeke. Just grab what's left and boogie. Hold your space force so you can't rush something like this. Besides, H1s don't have eyes everywhere. There's no way we'll run into anybody out here. Just clamp these together. I don't know why I took a little pause there, but it happened. Love these. Emergence Craft Sword. This is HM Absolution. The craft has been scanned and it's known to be carrying property of the Imperial Hegemony of Man. You'll be towed by standard of tractor. Power off all systems but life support. Any acts of aggression will be met with supreme prejustice. Justice. Comply with 20 seconds. You gotta make the jump and get out of here. There's no time for me to duck. But you don't have to let's just go. I can't. Go! Fight. Fighter! HM Absolution. That's the sprite I was talking about. Period. Alright. Well. I mean. Now, this is like the most annoying part, just these ships. They'll start shooting at you, and that can be pretty annoying. What I would say to do is kind of stick on one side and shoot to the whatever side you need to shoot, and everything should be fine. I mean, overall, I think this fight's not horrible. It does get a little annoying with the amount of ships there can be, but you know, I wouldn't say that this is like crazy. I'm surprised you're not doing the laser thing again. Oh, rockets suck. There we go. Alright, let's get rid of the ships, because, you know, the ships can get annoying to deal with. Get rid of the ships. If you can hear me pressing the R1 button, I apologize. Really not much I can do about that. Happy I'm not getting the lines where I have to roll backwards, because I'm not good at that. Even if I was to end up getting them, I have enough health to spare, you feel? So, yeah. Either way, we did it. So, yeah. And we unlocked the trusty lockpicks. I can't believe you did that. Where did you learn those moves? Another time. Let's get out of here. Don't have to tell me twice. Enter the Gungeon! Enter the Gungeon! So we got the Gilded Hydra. That is for getting all of the everythings. I'm getting all 4 of the main paths, if you're curious. I'm not actually gonna fast forward through the credits. I'm just gonna hold X. You might be curious why I'm doing that. I'm not scared anymore. If I get copyright, if something was to be wrong, I could always just take this out of the video. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. Alright, we got a lot of stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Crash channel. I'll see you guys next time, where we can play as any character. We've beaten all 4 of the paths we need to. We've done everything we can up to this point. Not exactly, actually. But you may be curious, what's left? There's a few things left that I don't feel like doing, but we're going to end up having to do a lot of them. So, yeah. So, buckle up. Let's go talk to this guy. Hi. Well, here we are again. That was nice. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yep, there it is. You are the worst. I mean, that's just rude. It isn't even a surprise anymore. You know, I don't even come here on purpose. Really? I'm curious about that. Hi, how are you? Well, if it isn't Deadeye, a true gambler, you are. Wagered your life for another shot. Shot for what? Though. Shot for what, though? What could be worth it? Ha! Still alive, then. Been a long time since I've seen a shooter like you. Maybe you actually did it. Kill the past. I wonder what brought you here. Probably best to just let it go. But what do I know anyways? True Gambler, blah, blah, blah. Alright, bye. Out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Crash channel in the next episode. I'll see you guys next time where I know what we're going to do, but I don't want to do it. So I'll see you guys then. Peace.